And this morning we continue our special series, Today Gets Personal, how to find true love in an impersonal world using 3 modern forms of matchmaking. Today we go looking for love for today's bachelor, Don Baylor Jr., and bachelorette, Monica Flanagan, using a speed dating service called 8minuteDating. In the past few weeks, we've seen the moms use a dating cafe service called Drip. Well, I think they should change the name, while the relatives use the internet dating source Match.com. Well, this week it was Don's friends, Sarah Foreman and Kemba Bloodworth, and Monica's friend, yours truly, out to pick a few potential dates by speed dating. Now, after we find 3 potential love connections from those 3 sources, we're going to play the dating game, where Monica and Don will each select one lucky guy or gal. But first, let's get a recap of our bachelor and bachelorette, shall we? Monica Flanagan is a native New Yorker. She's a vice president in financial sales, enjoys singing in the car, snow skiing, and reading everything from business materials to mystery novels. I love this music. Don Baylor Jr. is originally from Austin, Texas, and currently lives in Brooklyn, New York. He's a legislative director for a national community organization, and his interests include harmonica, crossword puzzles, and watching C-SPAN. Please welcome Monica Flanagan and Don Baylor Jr., everybody. We have cheesy camouflage. Don is joined by his friends Sarah Foreman and Kemba Bloodworth, and Monica is joined by, surprise me, and Tom Jaffe, who's president and founder of 8minuteDating. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. You're a little bit like Jim Lang this morning. So, Tom, there are a lot of these services all across the country that are like 8minuteDating or similar, you know, the same concept, right?
Right.
Tell me about how popular they are. I was so surprised to see this.
They are springing up in cities around the country. We are actually now running 8minuteDating events in 55 cities around the country. So we've been expanding very quickly. It's becoming very, very popular because people have a great time, and it works.
And I was going to say, why do you think it is so popular? I mean, what is it that appeals to people?
I think people are looking for a better way, a faster way, and an enjoyable way to meet somebody who they want to go out with. And 8minuteDating is a fun party, and people are meeting people to go out with, and they're meeting friends, and as you said, they're having a fun time.
Sarah and Kemba, what did you think of sort of 8 minutes? Was it too much time, too little time, perfect? What did you think?
You know, Katie, 8 minutes really isn't long enough for anything, let alone finding a love match for a good friend, right? But I think 8 minutes gives you a sense of whether you want to talk to that person again.
Right.
And as you know, after the 8 minutes are over, or after the 8 times 8 minutes are over, you get a chance to go and mingle and talk to people some more. So I think 8 minutes is long enough for you to decide whether you want to talk to more people.
For me, in some cases, 8 minutes felt like 80. In other cases, 8 minutes felt like 8 seconds. Anyway, all in the name of love, as I mentioned, went to 8minuteDating as Monica's representative. I met 8 men. They were all very nice, and I'd like to say very brave to sit down with me in front of television cameras. So, at the end of the night, I was able to choose one of them. Who will it be? Well, let's look at the candidates.
I'm going to ring the bell and ask that everybody please proceed to their first date. It's showtime. I'm here as a representative of my friend Monica Flanagan. What do you do for a living?
I'm an electrical engineer. I am an electrical engineer. I'm an attorney.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
No, I own a marketing and advertising agency.
I'm a database administrator.
Basically work with proteins and identifying new proteins and how they relate to diseases. We sell data storage technology. I'm a spine surgeon.
Oh, a doctor. Where are you from originally?
Westchester.
Westchester County.
Oh, you live in Jersey,
I'm a
Keith?
Jersey boy. Manhattan. You're a shell.
Well, my family is actually from India.
I figured that out. That's why I can pay the big bucks.
I grew up in Florida, Jersey City.
Are you looking for a Jewish girl?
It would make life a hell of a lot easier.
Guess what her name is? Monica Flanagan. What do you like to do for fun?
Go skiing,
Playing golf.
I play golf. I used to do a lot of cycling.
You wear those cute little bike pants?
Well, I used to.
How do you look in those?
Bike riding.
I'm a big salsa dancer.
Rollerblading. I have a boat.
A little bit of Monica in my life.
Do you like to be called Philip or Phil?
Philip.
Philip. You don't like Phil?
It's not that I don't like Phil, but he's another guy. And I had a lot of time in therapy and got rid of that guy.
Are you nervous when you perform surgery?
No.
Do you ever get the shakes?
No.
Did you ever have a junior mint incident during surgery?
No.
Do you have commitment issues?
You know, I'm probably not the best qualified person to answer that question.
I can be like on The Sopranos. Do you have commitment issues? Right. What movies have I seen you in?
My first little thing was with Jackie Mason.
Any porn? What do you think is like an ideal date?
An ideal date is one to go on a second date.
Oh, those poor guys. Monica did not know what hit them. What did you think? Well, that brings me to a question for you. How is it, you guys have suggested questions on the forum.
We do.
But, like, I was looking for somebody, a sense of humor, so I asked a lot of them, Leno or Letterman, and then I wanted to know if they read the paper, so I asked them about Iraq. Would you recommend those kinds of questions?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what we're really trying to establish is if there's chemistry, if you think you would enjoy spending more time with this person.
Right.
So that's why 8 minutes gives you the right amount of time to decide if you would like to go out with that person again.
And it was, you know, we had to put ourselves in Monica and Don's shoes, so that was sometimes hard because somebody I might like, you might not like, but I think that we have similar tastes. So trust me with this. So the question is, who is the choice who's going to play the dating game next week? Will it be Scott, the electrical engineer, Sanjeev, the other electrical engineer who's the salsa dancer too, Keith, the attorney, Philip, a marketing and advertising executive, John, a database administrator, Chris, a scientist, the one who wears biking shorts, Jeff sells data storage technology, or Seth, the spine surgeon? Well, of course, we'll know next week when you get to play the dating game along with Jim Lang, the real Jim Lang, not just someone who's trying to play him on TV. Okay, well, we've seen the potential dates for Monica. Who did you guys come up with for Don? We're going to find out, but first we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 2 and 2. We're back with part 2 of Today Gets Personal, and today's Bachelor and Bachelorette, Don Baylor Jr. and Monica Flanagan, Don's friends, Sarah Foreman and Kemba Bloodworth, Monica's friends, yours truly, and president and founder of 8-Minute Dating, Tom Jaffe. Welcome back, everybody. All right, Don, why did you trust Sarah and Kemba with this job?
I ask myself that sometimes, but I would have to say because they're young, stylish, and sassy.
Yeah, well, there you go. And Kemba, I know that you guys actually really enjoyed the whole process, so much so that you would consider doing it yourselves, would you?
Well, it was exciting. I don't think that we would necessarily do it, but I'm definitely going to send my friends out there to do it.
Really?
Yes, because we both have loved ones of our own.
Oh, so okay. So then you don't want to do that.
I want my sister to do it.
Really?
Yes.
And what do you think was the best part about it, Sarah? You know, one thing, a lot of places they had pre-screening, like Match.com, you can kind of learn somebody and then meet them. What was the advantage of having no pre-screening, or was there any advantage to it?
I don't know if there was any advantage or disadvantage that way, but I think what I liked most about it is that there's no pressure. You know, you do your 8 minutes, you're done. At the end, like I said, you have that time to mingle. There's no pressure to stay. Like, if you leave because there's no one there that you want to talk to, you don't feel like you're hurting anybody's feelings because, you know, there's so many people there that nobody really notices.
Right.
But I noticed that people really did hang out afterwards, and, you know, people were chatting and making connections, and whether it was a love connection or, you know, a business connection or friends,
you can
people really were hanging out.
I was going to say, you can even check a box which said you'd like to get together with them for business reasons, for friendship, or for romance, which is nice. So it's a nice place to meet people in general. Well, I know you guys went to 2 8-minute dating sessions. One wasn't enough. So let's check it out as you met several potential dates for Don.
You have 8 minutes for 8 days. Have a great night.
Is it worth it?
The first time I walked into his apartment, it was like CDs everywhere.
He would totally make fun of my music collection. I could already see it. He'd be like, what is this crap?
Where'd you go to college? To Harvard? Good for you, girl. We got a little smarty on our hands.
I know we do. You had to describe yourself. Just say one word. What would it be?
Unforgettable. Where are you from?
Atlanta.
Don's from Texas.
Oh, he's a senator too.
So, maybe he goes a match made in heaven here, maybe. How about music?
New rap, I'm not really that into it. Like a cute girly dog, all right, like 1 or 2 songs. But like, that to me is not really like music. But like anything else, I love.
We're gonna be friends with Cheryl.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a singer, but that doesn't pay me. So I work in a restaurant right now. I teach voice. From today, I'm traveling light.
All right, I love it.
Beautiful.
Thank you. You guys are nice. I have a toy poodle. Her name is Kaya. So hopefully he likes dogs.
Does she fart?
She's like, no, she bites. She doesn't like him. She's been known to act up. So what's your favorite thing about him?
Food that he makes, I think.
He can cook. Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes, he is a chef, darling. Well, that's a good thing, being fed.
I think we know who we want.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, of course, I know. We're picking who I want. That's all there is to it here. Done, that's it.
Now, I understand, you guys, that there was a little discussion in terms of the final one. Did you all have a spirited debate about this, or?
Well, it wasn't really spirited. It was a little difficult, though, because we saw so many women, and they all had such great qualities, all very positive, intelligent, beautiful women. So then it came down to, we had to decide, were we picking a life match for Dawn, were we picking a friend, or were we picking a friend for us?
Yeah. So you guys got together and you feel comfortable with the ultimate decision you made. What did you think, Don? Now, come on, I want a little enthusiasm here, please.
I don't know if they should serve alcohol at these things.
I think Sarah was enjoying a few pops, a few brewskis in the process, right? Now, the question is, oh, by the way, you get a money-back guarantee. If you don't sort of find somebody you want to see again, you can come back?
Exactly, because we want people to connect. So if you don't meet someone who you want to see again, your next event is on us.
All right, that's very nice. Well, who did you all pick? Here are the candidates. Jen, who works in advertising. Leah, who's a consultant for international business and information technology. Heather, who works in advertising. Khadija, who's a medical student. Cheryl, who's a medical social worker. Mazi, who's a singer and currently working in a restaurant. And Tanisha, a financial planner. And Andrea, who is a pharmaceutical sales rep. And we're going to find out who the #1 pick was next week when you all play the dating game. Anyway, we'll be back after these messages. Thanks, everybody. And your local